So how are we coming on this again? We want to. We just made the drive. We need to make a crafting terminal, which requires that. We need to make one of these things, which requires this, which requires a pure crystal, which requires 2. Oh, I gotta sleep. There we go. At first, I thought TA was just a typo, but I guess that's why he does ta, or ta. In this part of the world, we say ty. We say thank you, ty. But that's that is the way it is over the pond, I guess. So we need to make. Ideally, I'm gonna make 3 of them, but I might as well make 2. I don't really need that many, and 2 is pretty quick. I'll admit. I think the maximum you can do is 4 because I'm pretty sure it has to be on a side. So I have a little bit of quartz glass. So I need to make this flux block, which is 4 of these. So I just need 2 of them. 2 flux blocks. And let's see if I got this. Yep. That and that. And I think what the problem is that if you have Tinker's crafting stations, when you put them next to chests, give you this little inventory here, which is kind of useful. However, I think this interferes with the way NEI functions, so you can't do the shift click on the question mark to get it automatically populate. So I'd have to move my crafting table or just do it manually. Let's get a little bit of lag when you go back and forth, because it takes a while to process what's in the chest. I really should move this thing. No. So I need iron. Oh, I need more iron actually. So there, and just grab the rest of it that was processing in our alloy smelter. There we go. And we're good. 2 crystal growth accelerators. Now, unfortunately, I know. Oh, nice! I got an achievement for that. I know I need to make more of this stuff. These ME cables, so I need more quartz fiber. I need more flux crystal. Quartz fiber is made with surface quartz dust and glass, which is not that hard to come by. I don't think. Well, actually, you know what? It is actually hard to come by. I don't think because I'm running low on crystal, but I believe. Let me just double check. Okay, you can. Yeah, you can. I think you can use. Yeah, you can either use surface quartz or nether quartz dust. So I'm pretty sure. Let me just interrupt this and put in some of this in here. I believe this will work. If it doesn't, I have to do it in the grindstone. But I think this should process into. There we go. Okay, so that was the last of the block. So this should turn into dust. Yep, it did. I think it's gonna need like 6 or so. I think. Oh, I need glass. Actually, I'm running low on glass. I need to go and get some sand when I get a chance. Oh, important note: do not put sand in an alloy smelter unless you actually want what it comes out as. I think it's called. It's not clear glass, but it sounds like clear glass, but it's kind of like that. What's it called? Oh God! Just search glass on here. It's let me just look it up. Ender.io. Glass. Is that it? Enlightened clear glass? No, it's not this. It is obsidian. Yeah, there you go. Quite clear glass. This is what happens when you put sand into the into the alloy smelter. Okay. Let me just grab this stuff. There we go. Always need more ME cable. And no matter how much you think you have enough, you always need more. Good news. So drop that in, and not all this, but I'm going to need quite a bit of it. That should do it for now. I don't want to use all of Fluix Crystal because I will need for other projects. I don't want to have to necessarily use it all up for one thing. So this may cause a mess. Let's find out. I'll do it on this side because it's a little closer to the power. There we go. Yep. Okay, so it did wash the torch. Just two of them. Okay. Not the end of the world. So there we go. And drop a torch down. Okay, not too messy. Oh, yeah, it is. Because it went down to the second floor too. Okay, thought that might happen. Let's go and just clean up a little bit. This is what happens when you play with water inside the house, outside the bathtub, kids. So, okay, how's the best way? I'm thinking just go right up the wall. And I can't have anything above here, so I might as well drop this here. And let me kind of go in like a zigzag pattern. There we go. That should do it. And what's it? Oh, I know why. Because it doesn't register if you put it on the side. Some AE system stuff doesn't actually accept power from the side. You have to give it to it on the top. I think it's kind of a bug, to be honest, but oh well. There we go. 2 crystal growth accelerators. All right, now we have these. Why did I have a... Oh, I know where that came from. I don't think it reset, but that came from the builder's guide. Drop that over here. So how do you make... we want to make pure quartz, I think? Yeah, here we go. Pure Certus quartz crystal. Certus quartz seed made from Certus quartz dust and sand in a puddle of water. Oh, sand. Alright, be right back. And through the magic of, well, something that I won't mention. Okay, through the magic of being OP'd on this server, I teleported to the only place I happen to know of where I can get sand, which is this village, which fortunately is right next to a desert. It also has a TryCraft dungeon over there, so I will get to that when I get a chance. Where the heck is the desert? Oh, there it is. It's next to the volcano. Oh, I don't think I mentioned that. Okay, so my base, the black material, you probably saw when I was mousing over it, is actually basalt brick, and you get that from Project Red volcanoes. What the Okay, somebody stripped this volcano, because this thing is usually much larger than that. Well, I don't know why it's like that. Weird. This was not me. This was definitely not me. I'm wondering who did it though. But I want someone needed more basalt than I did. There we go. One of the few deserts I know of next to the only village I know of. This is actually the one that Trionis recommended to me. I spent 2 hours trying to find a village. Could not find one. They're just really hard to find in this seed. So I got a desert and I've got excavator. I'm just going to go through here and pick up a couple stacks of sand. And yeah, I'm aware I could use the torch trick, but there's no reason. Also, might as well pick up some sandstone. All you have to do is run sandstone through. I guess the sag mill probably works the same way that the pulverizer does, and you get sand that way. So one thing we've been talking a little bit about on the server is, at least I've been talking about, is the distinct lack of pranks. One of my favorite parts about watching the Crackpack, sorry, not Crackpack, the Minecraft server, is that when they're on forum, they typically do a lot of pranks with each other, and a lot of them are very, very creative, and they're just a lot of fun. I really haven't had time to do that because mostly because we haven't had enough time to build our own stuff, let alone concentrating on other people's enjoyment slash discomfort, or what's the word? Concentrating on our own Schadenfreude. That is happiness at the misfortune of others. If you guys are interested in a good time, Google a song called Schadenfreude. Schaudenfreude. Yes, I'm an English major. That's how I know how to spell German words. All right, I got. I really don't need. Oh, no, we don't do that. Okay, that's 3 stacks. You can just give me a little bit more. Oh, I got some cactus too. I'm really gonna use it. Almost dark. See, I got so much stuff. Why do I have redstone in there? Shovel. Okay, that should be enough sand. So let's head back to the lair. Just in time for nap time. Alrighty then. So I had to put this, unfortunately, the old-fashioned way into a furnace. That's gonna take a little while to get some more glass out of here. And in the meantime, we'll do what I did before, which is I know you can make a bunch at a time. So what do you make it again? Pure Certus quartz is Certus quartz dust and sand. So Certus quartz dust. Do I have any Certus quartz dust? I do not. But I can just drop 2 of these in here. Might as well. And the sag mill is kind of occupied. And give it a couple cranks. Yeah, I will say I like the AE2 wooden crank for what it is. Early game ore doubling. However, on a server when it lags a little bit, it's not the most fun thing to be around. All right, now do I have? Is this seriously all my crystals? I want to make more than just 2. But I think it might be. It's very possible that somewhere around here I have ore for Certus quartz. I just don't know where the heck it is, because that's why I'm building an AE2 system, because I have no idea where the heck I put anything. I've got blue topaz, kimmerite, lapis. No, if I have it, I'm not seeing it. So. Alright, so 2 and sand, and I guess there's up here. Oh, it makes 4. Sweet, that'll help. So 4 seeds. I don't think I need really that much. Let's take this and put it in here, and just drop them in. Now, because I have 2 accelerators, it should grow fairly quickly. So let's go like 10 seconds. Just go to check. Okay, so I think what happened, okay, so you see how it kind of bobs up and down, but every once in a while it kind of jerks a little bit? I think every time it jerks, that actually represents a stage of growth. So let's see how far it went. It went 5%. So basically 1% per like tick thing. Okay, so after a minute or so, that thing should be ready to go. So in the meantime, I'm going to have to go and do some mining, because I need more Certus quartz in order to build out this system. And I'm doing pretty good there. Oh, but before I break for a minute, I want to show you one very, very, very cool thing. It doesn't help in every case, but it's really useful. I think I saw it in someone's video. This inscriber is kind of a pain in the ass, because you cannot put more than 1 item at a time in these slots. However, if you're making something like, say for example, you're taking silicon, and let's do it. No, let's just do it, because I need to hook up anyway. Put 1 in here, or sorry, 1 in here. Go over here and find your silicon pattern. Grab. Okay, now you put the pattern in there, but before you do that, take a hopper, put the silicon into it, and make sure it's connected to the inscriber, and drop in the pattern. This thing, again, doesn't require much power, so it's really good about that. it will automatically drop in an extra piece. Now, it doesn't work for multiple items. Like if you want to make a whole bunch of logic circuits, you do have to sit there and put in each of these 3 items because it only does one at a time. It doesn't necessarily refill the one you want. So, but for things like this and things like the gold portion of the logic circuit, it will work perfectly. So I'll be right back. Okay, so let's go check on our seed. It should be about done by now, or the 4 seeds that rather. I'm not sure. Let me check. Service quartz seed, 93%. It's close, but not quite there yet. Actually, I'm having a little bit of trouble with power in my AE2 system. I think I know what's up. Okay, so what I did off camera was I built another one of these lead-2 energy cells. I've been playing with the power controls a little bit, but this thing, I gotta tell you, is a major power hog. It is using all the power that I can give it, and you know, I think it's because of the way this energy acceptor functions. I think this thing will just draw as much as it possibly can to the system, even though there's no way this thing is, well, I mean, I don't think this thing is running off more than, 16 RF per tick, which is, not a small amount, but not a big amount either. So this thing is almost done. Once that finishes, we can get to making our crafting terminal. I was just thinking about the future and what I'm going to build here. What I really want to build is an ender quarry. I never made one before. Definitely gonna need one. In a second though. I want to look up the recipe for ender. Okay, ender quarry. Oops, sorry about that. Ender quarry. I think it's shaped crafting, so it's not a QED recipe. So it does require ender cores, which I actually want to make. I want to make a bunch of these, as a matter of fact, because I happen to have a couple of ender lilies. I got 6, as a matter of fact, and I know that the best thing you can do for ender lilies is put ender cores underneath them. But you need magical wood. Oh, I need magical wood? Huh. Okay, so I'm going to need... Okay, so I have to know how this works. So, yeah, so basically, the higher the level enchanted book you put into this recipe, the more in magical wood you get out. There's like an equation for... I think basically the way it works is it's a tiered output system. Like if you put level 1 enchantments, level 2 enchantments, level 3, 4, 5, etc., you get more magical wood per gold and bookshelf you put into this recipe. So that's going to take a little bit of doing to make. Plus, I don't actually have an enchanting table, come to think of it. You know what? Let me do that, because it's going to take another minute or so to go through. I think I have a couple of books, not that much leather when it comes to it. I don't really need that much, because when I'm making backpacks, that's usually my main requirement for leather. Okay, so I have an Efficiency 3 Soulbound 1 book. Soulbound's kind of a strange enchantment. Apparently what it does is it makes items stay with you after you die, so it's somewhat useful, I suppose. Alright, so what else do I have in here?